Are you considering consulting with an immigration attorney? Check out this short video for the top 10 frequently asked questions of immigration lawyers. Hey everybody, Barry here with the Lawful Channel. As you know, this is a great place to get short answers to the legal questions that affect our lives. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, and if you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment section below. If I can't help you, I'll find someone who can. I'm here with immigration attorney Alan Taksh. Alan, thanks for getting together today.
My pleasure.
We're here to talk about the top 10 questions that immigration lawyers get asked. So let's start with number one. What's the most common question you get asked?
Without a doubt, the single most frequently asked question is, do I need a lawyer? And the answer is very simple. No, you don't. Now, the inquiry shouldn't stop there, however, because it is not a matter of needing an attorney, because most people are intelligent, can read, follow instructions, and do what is asked of them. However, there are so many nuances, there are so many intricacies involved in the immigration process that I personally, if I was in my client's shoes, would not dare traverse the minefield alone. I just wouldn't. I would need the assistance of a professional.
So another question that I know immigration attorneys get asked is how you charge for your services. So as a personal injury attorney, I charge on a contingency fee basis. And business lawyers, divorce lawyers, they charge on an hourly basis. As an immigration attorney, how do you charge for your fees?
Most often, we charge on a flat fee basis. The reason for that is, despite there being a lot of ups and downs in cases and along one's immigration journey, for the most part, I would say we can predict some of those ups and downs, as counterintuitive as that may sound. And so because of the predictability of the process, we are able to say that we are going to charge you X number of dollars. If we work less, if we work more, you only have to worry about this much. That gives a lot of peace of mind to our clients.
So Alan, what is the third most frequently asked question you get asked?
I get asked whether I can guarantee a certain outcome.
I guess, yeah, that makes sense, because it seems like from past videos we've done, things are kind of black and white. You qualify or you don't qualify. Is that not the case?
Not really, because a million and one things can happen, number one. And truthfully, it would be unethical for me to answer that question in the affirmative. I simply cannot guarantee an outcome, and I don't. And that is actually articulated in the contract that is signed by the client so that they are well aware of what can potentially happen.
Okay, great. So what is the fourth most frequently asked question you get asked?
I often get asked whether someone who has a misdemeanor or a felony conviction can still become a U.S. citizen. And the answer is, it depends. And for that reason, I often ask prospective clients to obtain certified dispositions of their cases and to bring them to me for review before we even file anything, because you never ever want to jeopardize the individual's status. That is a big, big no-no.
So what you're saying, though, is you need to know about it beforehand. So basically, you're saying, tell me everything that's been going on so that I can be prepared for it when we file the application.
Absolutely. And I will take it one step further. Not only do I want to know about the person's criminal history, I also want to know everything about that person's immigration history. Someone may come to me and say, someone petitioned for me a long time ago, or certain things may or may not have happened in the past, I don't recall. And for that reason, I may file a Freedom of Information Act request from USCIS, from Immigration Customs Enforcement, or Customs and Border Protection in order to obtain their immigration files before we file anything. Now, that is the most prudent way to proceed, because you never ever want to proceed with a blindfold.
Okay, so another question that you and I have actually discussed, and we've discussed in another video about asylum, is that can somebody travel while their asylum case is pending?
I get that question all the time, and it makes sense because someone is here away from their family, away from everything that they've ever known in their life, and they file for protection in the United States. So they are wondering, when can I see my family? When can I feel their love once more, for lack of a better phrase? And so, number one, they cannot, as a matter of course, return to the very country from which they are seeking protection from, right? However, they can potentially meet their loved ones in a third safe country. Let's say you are an asylee from Iraq. Well, that doesn't mean you cannot meet your family in Turkey if they are able to, for example, meet you there. But more importantly, how will you traveling affect your case? I always tell my clients, don't travel. Why? Because if you travel, then that will jeopardize potentially your case. You will be deemed to have abandoned your asylum case unless you have an opportunity to come back by way of advance parole. Advance paroles are not handed out very easily. In other words, even if you apply to obtain an advance parole document to be able to return, doesn't mean that it's going to be granted. And even if it is something that you are issued, I recommend clients not to travel because of the current geopolitical climate. Stay put, allow your case to move forward and be adjudicated. Once you have been granted asylum, then apply for an asylee travel document until you get your green card. And once you get your green card, then you can travel much more easily and, quite frankly, with a lot more peace of mind.
Okay, Alan, thanks a ton for giving us the first 5 frequently asked questions in our 2-part series.
My pleasure.
Make sure you come back in 2 weeks when we release our second video, which is number 6 through 10 of the most frequently asked immigration law questions. Hey, thanks for checking out this short video on a very important topic in our country today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. And if you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comment section below. If I can't help you, I'll find someone who can.